Hello, I'm Elizabeth Nancy Jansen, and today is day 9 of our 22 Days of Truths. And this is all in preparation for the book launch of Bride Doll on August 17th. And I'm very excited about how the book is doing in the ebook format, and that is available on Amazon. And for the American friends and for the Canadian friends, it's on Amazon.ca. And from any other global place, it is Amazon in your own country. So it's available all over the world. And even though it says on Amazon Kindle, it downloads to any of the tablet formats, even on your phone. So and the reviews are 5 stars. So I hope you get it now, because once on August 17th, all the paperbacks and hardback cover are available, but the price will go up, as will the ebook. So the best time to get the read is now at $4.99 at Amazon.com. So, and in the Canadian format, it's $6.72 at Amazon.ca. So the best time to get it is right now before August 17th to get the read. So today's August 3rd and number 9, Truth, is a serious one today. And the topic is, there is no place for violence in a love relationship. So that's the topic today, and a very serious one indeed. And I want to go right to the novel so we can talk about exactly the situation. And there's going to be a lot of pro tips in this conversation as well. So the novel is full of pro tips and learnings. And eventually it all comes out in a very, very positive way. But there's so much value in this love story. I can't recommend it enough. And of course, I'm the author. Of course I'm going to recommend it, but it's pure gold. So not only are you going to get a wonderful love story, but if you're new or you want to not go down old love patterns, this is gold, real gold here. So let me go to page 120 of the novel. And this is where Naya has just had her first baby, and the baby's name is Aviana. When Aviana was 6 weeks old, Naya's work friends invited her out for dinner. They recognized that she needed a short break and missed her very much. Excuse me. She was excited to go and planned the evening away, ensuring she had a sufficient amount of breast milk pumped for bottle feeding with her dad. Simon reluctantly agreed, as long as Naya had made dinner for him as well. It was a warm June evening, and she chose to wear a white frilly cotton dress. Her body had resumed its tiny toned abdomen. She felt attractive and enjoyed getting ready for the evening. The inherent flaw in the evening's plan was that she didn't drive herself to the dinner party, thereby dependent upon her friend's timing for the evening to end. Unbeknownst to Naya, Simon was fuming as Aviana was refusing the bottle of breast milk. Simon's ill mood escalated to anger, and even Aviana could feel his tension, which made her cry harder. When Naya returned home after hours of being away, 4 hours of being away, she was greeted at the door by the horror of Simon throwing her into the concrete hallway wall. He lifted her by her neck, carried her to the bedroom, and threw her onto the bed with his hands clenched around her throat. Naya's response to the hatred in Simon's eyes was utterly surrendered. Lack of oxygen forced her to forfeit completely when her body went limp. Perhaps that's what saved her. When Simon realized Naya had become lifeless, He released his grip, walked out of the room, and closed the door behind him. Well, that was quite a few paragraphs of utter fear, utter horror on both sides of Naya and of Simon. Simon just let his anger rip uncontrollably. Uncontrollably is what is important here. Now, where was the love? Where was the emotional control to take a woman, and he was trying to kill her? He walked away and she could have been dead. For all he knew, she was dead. He didn't care. He walked away. Now, I paused in horror just reading that, and I wrote that. And, you know, there is absolutely no place for domestic violence. And I have such great emotion about that. And I have personal experience in that. And I have to tell you, I reacted in fear. I didn't react in strength. And today I would react so much differently. Today I have a hard boundary. That is absolutely a no, a hard no. I would not stand for that. And I would react appropriately and remove myself from the situation. Hopefully never get into that situation. But I would take the appropriate steps to protect myself and call the authorities and get out of that situation and protect my loved ones, my children, immediately. So, and get us all to safety immediately. And that person would be out of my life, and in the safest way to protect all of us. So now I don't want to get into all of, I want to stick to the healthy boundaries, and not so much the action plan, other than you have to have one, and realizing that that is not your forever person, and how important that is to get out of that relationship, and how important it is to not go down that repeated love pattern if you have had that in your love relationship journey. And it's so important to stay focused and have absolute clarity on that. So that person is not the relationship is not worth keeping in that situation. And you're only going to be delaying finding your forever person if you try to think that relationship is repairable. So that is my coaching, the absolute professional coaching on this issue. So the person has some significant issues that need therapeutic management. And, just to assume, there are two people in that relationship, and, assuming that the woman is the victim, I'm only going to say that women are not always the victim. So I'm just quickly going to say women are, often 99% of the time the victim, or that's what, but often, we can't assume that a woman is always the victim. So, if a woman, it causes harm to a man, let's remember that is a situation that is not allowed either. So I just wanted to put it out there that men have to be protected as well. So having said that, violence is very serious in a relationship, and if violence is in your relationship, give your head a shake. You know, get out of that relationship and